Okay, so chapter 9 review on YouTube. This is super fun. Super fun to look at myself making a video. A little awkward. I don't know how people do this all the time, watching themselves in the video. Getting out of my comfort zone a little bit. So here's what I think about chapter 9. It actually was one of my favorite things that I learned in class about Edmodo. Actually, a really exciting tool I'm actually really excited to kind of explore more about. The chapter in and of itself, I actually wasn't super stoked on. I think part of it is the fact that I have kind of fallen out of a relationship with Facebook, and maybe it's just kind of my own perspective and judgments on what it's become that I don't really love. So that reading about that and trying to kind of get this like vision of incorporating Facebook into my classroom is difficult for me to wrap my brain around. However, saying that, I do understand how important it is to kids, to how important it is to this generation of learners, and kind of this factor of, as soon as you say it has to do with Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or anything that they're really, really into, it's almost like an immediate attention grabber, kind of an immediate buy-in. So I'm trying to kind of let my judgments go and understand that, hey, you know what, if you could make yourself a group, you know, for your classroom, that it could be a really cool just like buy-in tool. Even if it was just maybe the teacher posing questions and let me get your opinion on this, creating that classroom community, which the chapter mentioned, which is super, super important to me. It's probably one of the most important things I think about all the time, is creating that classroom community. So that I'm trying to break down my own kind of stereotypes and understand that yes, Facebook is important to students, and it could be a cool tool, and it really is. It comes down to teaching kids. I love that idea of like the friend relationship, that how they use media or social media, and then it's kind of like, okay, now there's, you know, another side to it. There's this like learning side that's like plugging into your interest side. So there's that. Then there was the Ning, and the Ning I don't feel super comfortable about. It's something I didn't really know anything about. It's a new terminology for me. So I would definitely have to do some more digging, some more exploring to understand it. It does, the book actually made it sound like if there were like quite a few cons, although there were quite a few pros too. It seemed, at least to me in my reading, that it kind of talked about a lot of issues that it had. I know the book, while 3 years does not seem, 3 or 4 years doesn't seem, you know, like, oh, it's so old. Well, when we're talking about technology, it is old. So I'm sure some of these ideas and concepts have resolved a lot of the problems that they may have had when he was writing this book. So I think that's all I'll say about that, actually, because I've been talking for 4 minutes, and who wants to listen to me talk for 4 minutes besides myself, of course? So this is just kind of my brief stab at a YouTube video and talking about chapter 9. Okay, I will also attach my chapter notes so that you can definitely read those, because they are, I mean, page turners. Okay, be prepared to be up all night reading those. Okay, bye you guys.